With us now, Senator Dick Durbin, a Democrat from Illinois. He is the ranking member of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Senator, thank you so much for being with us. You've got strong feelings about what the president continues to suggest and whether he has the authority to do it.
I certainly do, and let me tell you, I've learned in politics there's a good reason and a real reason. The good reason stated by the president is reducing crime. We're all for that, aren't we? The real reason is he's got a political agenda. Why does he just pick states with Democratic leadership? If you're looking for the real crime rate across America, you would include states with Republican leadership, reported by the FBI, Louisiana, Tennessee, Alabama, Arkansas, and South Carolina. Haven't heard much about those, have you? The reason, obviously, is Republican governors. The same thing is if you're going to pick a city out, there are cities all across the country with terrible crime rates. If your president wants to deal with those, let him work with local officials in Fairbanks, Alaska, in McKeesport, Pennsylvania, Dyersburg, Tennessee, Jackson, Mississippi. This is an agenda to put troops on the ground for the mass deportation effort which the president is trying to push through. That's the real reason.
So it's happening in Washington, D.C., where you're standing right now. Obviously, the president's legal authority is different in Washington than in other cities. But the mayor in Washington has a bit of a nuanced view, isn't as opposed to the idea as you are in Chicago or other people are in other cities, and has sort of welcomed or at least praised the results of the federal efforts in Washington. Do you think it would make a difference to have some help from the National Guard in Chicago?
Well, it certainly could, but the starting point is this. Local officials, like a governor and a mayor, can work with federal officials to be more effective in reducing crime. That's a given, I accept that. But in the situation in Chicago, this is not a negotiation any way whatsoever. They are moving troops, where we understand, into federal facilities like Great Lakes Naval Training Station. I've contacted the Secretary of the Navy. I want a briefing on just what exactly is happening at that important federal facility in the Great Lakes area that serves Chicago and the region. If we're going to deal with them on a federal basis, let's do it in cooperation with the initiative coming from the local officials asking for help.
Now, violent crime, the levels have been going down in Chicago, as they have in many cities across the United States, according to FBI crime statistics. There's a quote that's often attributed to former Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel, who says, "It's great when the numbers go down, but people don't walk around saying, I feel 22% safer." What do you think people feel like is happening in Chicago?
Well, I tell you one thing they feel like. They feel like there are too damn many guns in Chicago, and they're coming in from other states like Indiana. Federal government want to help us stop this flow of weapons into our city of Chicago and state of Illinois. We know they're coming in from state with lax laws when it comes to firearms, and the federal government can do something about it. What has this president done about it? He's dramatically eliminated the people who are supposed to make sure these gun dealers are held to the law. That's an important step to really reduce the crime in the area and reduce the concern of local officials.